what happens if you have something significant like cancer in Mexico. Hey, welcome back to the Happy Trekkers. I am Mike.
And I'm MaryJane.
And today, this is kind of an interesting video for us, a little bittersweet, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Today is the 26th of January, 2021, and by this point, we fully expected to be living in Mexico. We had gone to Mexico in October to check out Merida. That was where we thought we might move to, and we really liked it, and we really thought that's where we're going to move in January because our lease is up in San Diego. We had it all planned out. But fate takes a little bit of a turn. And let me back up a second. One of the things that we thought about, when we moved to California, it was for my job. And we got an apartment about 15 miles from the office. That was fine. We like California. We had a 5-year plan. Yeah. We thought when we're 55, we're 50 now, we thought when we're 55, we're going to early retire and we're going to move someplace interesting. Mexico, Colombia.
International.
Yeah, Philippines,
Yeah.
Thailand, all these different places. That was when we were 55. But then we all got sent home due to COVID, and we started to realize we're working from home anyway.
So
right?
we can work from anywhere. So why limit ourselves to the United States?
So we thought Mexico fits the bill. There was a lot of different things we liked about Mexico. So again, we went down there in October thinking we're going to check this out, and this is where we're going to probably move. And we loved it, right? I mean,
Yeah,
it was
we loved Merida.
fantastic.
It was a wonderful city. There was so much stuff to see and do, even in pandemic mode.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a pretty city to be in.
Yeah, we thought it'd be perfect. And from there, we could home base and check out other parts of the country, Mexico City, Puerto Vallarta, down south. I mean, all kinds of places. Anyway, 2 days. This sounds incredible. So we had booked an Airbnb for a month, plane tickets. We got our cat a ticket, everything. Because we were going down there to live for a month to see what it was going to be like on a daily basis. Internet was set up, everything. Tuesday, MaryJane has to go to the hospital for a colonoscopy. That was scheduled.
It's just a regular colonoscopy. Nothing, no reason other than the fact that I'm 50 and it's time to start having them.
One of the rewards for turning 50.
Yay, getting old.
Colonoscopy, yay! But while they were doing the colonoscopy, they find a tumor. Mm-hmm. And they come out of the surgery and they say, you know what, we need to go in right now, check this out, and see if it is cancerous. It looks like it could be. Unfortunately, it turned out to be cancerous. So this is 2 days before we go to Merida.
And they think it's cancer. They have to do the biopsy. So just know that we went on the trip with the doctor's approval, knowing that there was nothing we could do. We could sit and wait in San Diego, or we could sit and wait in Mexico. We would still get the results when we get the results.
So that leads us to where we are today. We are still in San Diego.
Yes.
And this is the problem and something we wanted to bring up. And we don't know the answers to this, so we're going to just tell you what our scenario is. You tell us. But our first thought, well, not our first thought, but one of our first thoughts was, what do we do if we go to Mexico? She has to go through chemo. She has to go through radiation, eventually a surgery. This is like a long-term process. Is all of that available in Mexico? Is it all available in Merida? Probably. But the answer is we don't know. Now, they have insurance down there. Obviously, they have doctors and they have cancer. So someone's working on things down there. But how does that work for an American who's going down there under the, the travel visa, basically? We would just be going down there for the 6 months and renewing it. We can't get the state or the government insurance. From what I have been able to figure out, and it's very difficult, the insurance we could buy wouldn't have covered, what's it called, pre-existing.
Pre-existing conditions.
She clearly has something pre-existing. Mm-hmm. So this is a really big question we have, and we're kind of throwing this out to you as well. What do you do? Now, we've watched a bunch of other YouTube videos, as you probably have as well. There was one couple, I know he broke his foot. He went to the doctor, they fixed it very inexpensively. That was great. Another couple, what did she have? She had her...
implants?
Yeah, her implants removed and some things of this nature. Again, not simple, but a sort of a one and done sort of thing. It didn't cost too much, and they got that taken care of.
Right.
Cancer has chemo after chemo. She goes, every 2 weeks for
Every
chemo.
2 weeks.
There's this thing in her arm. She has to go get changed. She just did that today, in fact. She'll have to go radiation and chemo every day. Once in about a month or two, you'll start that.
Yeah.
That goes on for another 2 months. Then a surgery. We just don't know how you would handle some of that in Mexico. That's the reason we're not moving to Mexico today. Now again, we know that they have cancer. We know they have oncologists and all these sort of things there. We just don't know how to access that. We actually put it out to a couple different Facebook groups, and we really didn't get very good answers. Some answers were never leave where you are, stay in the United States. Other answers were, here, take this special root that only grows in the Yucatan. We don't go with that either. But we never got a good answer, did we?
No.
Nothing.
And staying here, I get to keep my same doctors, the ones that I met, the same surgeons. I get to go to the same office that I'm familiar with, and the nurses that I see every week, every week. So it made sense to stay here for now, because this is like an 8-month process. It's going to be August before we're done with all of this, and I actually have surgery. So it delays things for a little bit, but it also seemed like the safest route.
Yeah.
We just didn't know enough about the healthcare system and how, as American expats, how do we access that and how much does that cost? Because we know now that the health coverage that we have is through his employer, and we know what the costs are going to be out of pocket for it.
Yeah. So
Right.
that's kind of the video today. Kind of, again, why we're not moving to Mexico, and it's purely because of healthcare.
And
that
why
is
we're
a
not
big.
moving today.
And why we're not moving today? That's a
Yeah.
good point. Not moving today. And again, this comes up because I think a lot of people that moved to Mexico, there's a lot of retirees. Now, we're only 50, but there's a lot of people in their 60s and 70s who go down there because it isn't expensive, it's warm, it seems like a good thing, but the older you get, the more these things pop up. There are cancers, and there's heart problems, and all these other issues. And I don't see that talked about enough on the sort of glamour channels that you watch. There's a lot of, very attractive underwear models that travel the world, and they make it sound really very fun and interesting.
Not very fun.
We're not underwear models. I know, hard to believe, right? But we're normal people. We're going to have normal problems like cancer, and we just didn't know what to do about it. So, anything else we want to tell the people?
I think that's it. It kind of covers it. It explains why we're still here and that it's just delayed for now. And, we'll look at it again once all this stuff is settled in the fall.
Absolutely. We'll definitely revisit. We liked Mexico, and we look forward to going back. So thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll still have more videos coming out. Maybe we'll travel around California a bit. So watch out for that. Ring the bell so you get notified on any new videos, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.
Bye. Yeah. Just don't ramble too much.
Yeah, I know.
Or if you ramble, stop. So that way you can cut out things.
Oh, I say in one word what I can say in 20.
I know. That's why I love you.
26th, 27th of January. We'll probably check that out.
You might want to kick her out.
Look.